If you're nervous, you know how the interview in this kind of relax one.
Okay, yeah, relax. Okay. Well, it looks good.
ちょっと緊張してるかもしれない。そしたらまず今までのジョンのバスケット経歴について伺います。
So let us know about your basketball careers.
Well, my basketball career, it started at Jack Brett High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and after that, I went to East Carolina University, and then after that, I had transferred to the great University of Tennessee, and then after that, I played 11 years professionally, and it's just been a good ride, and Japan to me is the best country that I have played in because I love the fans, the organizations, and the league, and I'm just grateful enough to play here and to play for the Hatch OG B Trains this year.
始めたきっかけって何？
So what makes you start playing basketball in a young age?
What made me start playing basketball at my young age is because I was taller than everybody, and my parents made me play, but I was playing other sports like baseball and American football too.
最終的にバスケを選んだ。
So you may have other choice like baseball and football, but why you choose the one other than basketball?
Oh man, I chose basketball because basketball is such an intimate sport that people can sit courtside and that the ladies can see your face, you know. So that's why when I was little, I gravitated towards basketball. And basketball, you could play anywhere, outside or even in the gym, with less equipment. So it was just an easy fit that you can just play basketball anytime that you want to.
いよいよって一番楽しかった試合、チーム、練習、そんな瞬間に。
So what was your biggest moment in your careers?
The biggest moment in my careers is winning the championship professionally. I won 3 last year in Portugal, and it's just winning a championship is a feeling like none other. It's like when you put in the blood, sweat, and tears and the work, and y'all come together as a team and y'all click, and then when somebody hands you that trophy, to know that you accomplished the greatest goal that you can that season, it's very satisfying.
So what do you think what is the strongest point on the court?
I think my strongest point on the court is rebounding and playing low under the basket. I love rebounding, you know, and I love chasing the ball, and I love playing down low and being physical. That's something that I did for this team this year, and I really take pride in doing that on the floor.
Yeah, be trained and helped by, saved by rebound in the game. We know.
Yeah.
かわいい。初めての日本ちょっとどうなのか。
So this should be maybe your first time to play in Japan, but do you have any impression of Japan?
Oh
Japanese leagues?
Oh man, Japan is great. I mean, everything about Japan is great. From the food to the people, to the fans, to the supporters, to the boosters, everything is great here. Everything is professional. Everything is on time. Like I said, this is the best country that I played in, and Japan has been a great overall experience for me.
どんな時にそれを感じる？
So, what is the moment you feel the greatness of Japan? Which moment or when you especially feel that greatness of Japan?
Oh man, the moment I felt greatness in Japan was after the first Hatch B train home game. We got a win, man, just to see the fans and the boosters and just to be immersed in all the Japanese culture that I do day to day, just a normal life, going to practice and going back and forth. It's just a feeling that you can't explain, that you just feel great, safe, and secure, and overall good feeling here in Japan.
八王子に住んでみてどう？
How do you feel about living in Hachioji, this city?
Oh man, I love Hachioji. As you can say, I always say it after the games. Hachioji is a great city, nice, quiet, clean, safe city. It's just amazing to live in. I just have no problems living here. Just a nice, great city, beautiful place.
八王子以外の街出かけたことある？
Have you tried to visit and hang out as other Tokyo sport?
Yeah. I've been to Shibuya a couple of times. I've been to Shinjuku a couple of times. Tokyo is a very big city. You can get lost, but I've been learning the train system and the railway system pretty good. But Tokyo is the biggest city in the world, so I'm glad to live in it, and I'm learning all parts. It's just taking me a little bit of time because it's just so big.
What did you do there? What did you try?
In Shibuya, I went out to eat. I went to a good Japanese steakhouse. And then in Shinjuku, I went to a nice yakiniku spot, and I ate because yakiniku is my favorite, and shabu shabu. I love yakiniku, shabu shabu, and sushi. Those are some of my favorites. And like I said before, I feel like Japan has the best food of any country that I've been to.
So you try some Japanese food restaurant sport to have try to new Japanese food.
Yeah. I'm always down to try anything once, and Japanese food has been good. I haven't encountered any bad Japanese food, from the food to the candies to even some of the cherry blossom products that are coming out now because of the cherry blossom blossoming. It's just been great.
So cherry blossoms and you saw snow, you enjoy Japanese life?
Oh yeah. That's Japanese life where 1 week you can see snow and then the next week you see the cherry blossom. That's the beauty of Japan.
最近誕生日だったけど、ファンからもいろいろメッセージもらったので。
So in your birthday, maybe on social media or in the game, various boosters try to tell this message, happy birthday to you. So it was maybe there was written in Japanese, but there was a bunch of messages to you.
Yeah.
To you.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I appreciate that. I just want to say thank you to all the boosters, supporters, and fans who wished me a happy birthday just a couple of weeks ago. It really meant a lot to me. It was just a lot of outpouring support and birthday wishes on Twitter, and I really appreciate that, and I'm really grateful, and I'm really thankful for that.
So boosters, love, watching you playing on the court at Hachioji. So Hachioji boosters, love to watch and playing you.
I just want to say thank you for the boosters, for making the opportunity for the team and the organization to exist. And every time that I put on that Hachioji jersey, I will go out there and play as hard as I can and as possible as I can, because the boosters just made it possible for us to play in that nice arena and for us to have this club and this team.
How's coffee?
Huh?
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah. I like coffee. I like coffee a lot. It actually gets me going. Fuji actually sees me drink coffee a lot before practice.
Yeah.
So.
part of the season, like only have the rest of 4 games, but how do you feel about the team so far?
I feel the team is great. We won 20 plus games and we're over 500. I feel like the season's been good. It's been up and downs because sometimes we start and sometimes we stop because of COVID. But that's the new normal and that's what we gotta live in. But I feel like the team is good. I feel like I got a lot of great teammates, from Masa to Hero to Oshi to Mamadou to Sam to Bamba to the young guys and Chris and Murray. I feel like we got a really good team, and I feel like we got good leadership with Coach and Kame when he's the assistant coach or a player. So I'm just really grateful to be surrounded by some great guys my first year in Japan.
What was the most impressive game, most big game for you in these Hatsushi seasons?
Oh man, the most impressive game was the Chiba win at home. Nobody gave us a fight chance because Chiba was all the way in the standings, and everybody fought really hard that day. And we was in the sub arena, and the energy was just amazing. And we came up with the upset victory.
MVP とかもいろいろもらってるけど、いつもどんな気持ち？
So how do you feel like many times you got the MVP in this season? Every time how do you feel to get the MVP?
Oh man, getting the MVP feels great, but it's just not an individual compliment. I got to give the credit to my teammate and my coaches because the coaches put me in the right position to be successful, and then my teammates, really looked out for me because I play the post, so they have to get me the ball in certain spots for me to score. So every time I win MVP, it's always me and the team that wins it.
Do you have any kind of regrets in this season? Like what you could do better?
We gave up some games, especially at home, that we should have won. But that's either said nor better. But that's the only regret I have, that we just lost some games that we should have won, that we had control in the fourth quarter.
How some like having the good nice relationship with the boosters, so your boosters.
Oh yeah, no. I just wanna say the relationship with the boosters is good. I love seeing them at the game, and I love having a good relationship with them because, with them they make the team possible and for it to run. And I just want to tell them to the camera that I really do appreciate them a lot.
Yeah, like how do you feel like when you get like present or shoes or you take a photo and post on the social medias? No. Like the fans are great. Like a couple of times after the game, like I got some really great gifts, some shoes, a necklace. I'm just glad that they're supporting us day in and day out, because the fans and the boosters are the most important. They're the lifeblood of the team, and without them, there would be no Hatch beach race. You usually have for the food for daily lives or after practice.
After practice, normally I go home and cook. I like chicken, rice. Sometimes I like going to 7-Eleven and getting the sushi wraps. Tuna mayonnaise is my favorite. Soy and kelp is another one too that I like. So that's some of the normal food that I eat. I just try to keep it light with some sushi and some fish and some grilled chicken.
最後の方になるんだけど、残りのシーズン4試合に向けての意気込み。
So some message or how to try for based on 4 games.
The message is that we have 4 games, and the best thing is the last 4 games are at home, in front of our fans and supporters, and we're gonna try hard to win all 4 of those games and to have happy victories after all 4.
最後にファンの方に向けてメッセージをお願いします。
So the message to the boosters.
The message to the boosters is thank you for showing up to every home game during this season, and thank you for supporting the Hatchi OGB trains like you do. And everybody on the team is very thankful and very grateful for your support of the team. And for the last 4 games, we're going to play as hard as possible for you, so you can see 4 wins for 4 home games.
Great interview. Thank you for your time.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. No problem.
That's something.
Okay. I'll say my favorite one.
It's up to you.
So it's say no Hachioji. Okay. Say no Hachioji. Hey.